seems like forever, but was only 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been a long time. I moved in the meantime. I've been places. I've been also a bit ill, so I'm happy that I can be here with you today. Um, how is everyone doing? I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes for everyone to join so that the Facebook notification kicks in. And I'm also going to check on your questions and make sure that I'm not missing anything from the groups, because I haven't seen you in a while, so maybe you want to have some nice moment, a nice reconnection here. I'm not seeing anything so far. Usually I have questions, so I'm wondering if there is not like an issue somewhere. Okay, so I have connection issues. Okay, I'm starting to receive. Oh, I was scared. Usually I have like all the questions piled up, and today it's like empty. But you start to come in. Hi, YouTube. How are you doing, everybody? Yeah, it's been a while. Hi, Nora, and I have missed you too. Has missed you too. Yes, you can get an intro reading. I'm just gonna wait a couple more minutes for everyone to get in, just to make sure that the internet is working in my favor today, not against me. So please let me know how you're doing. Like, just say hi. Let me know what have you been up to. As usual, we're here to do some readings, and you can ask your questions in the chat, and I will get this through. I'm going to tune in with your energy, your angels, and some guidance, and answer your questions. And I don't know if you've been feeling that. Like, you know how I always talk a bit about astrology stuff before we start, and we have the full moon in a couple of days. And I don't know if you've been feeling this energy, but it's quite intense, at least for me. So I will surely like get more into what is going on energetically, and probably next week I can give you a feedback, and we can also talk about what has been going on during the weekend. But yeah, let's get started. But let me know, let me know how you do. I'm glad to be here and to get back on connecting with you, because it's been an intense couple of weeks for me. So I'm glad that I can just get back and just be there and get in touch with you and get some nice connection going. Okay. So Noran first, let's get started. Hi Noran, missed you too. Can I get another readings? Yes, of course. Whew. I'm sensing a lot of divine feminine energy around you. So it's like you've been stepping in a part of this divine feminine energy, and that you are working on being more aligned with receiving and being open to people serving you, to people being there for you, to people nurturing you, nourishing you, providing for you. So it's a very divine and quiet, like and quiet and flowy, like water energy, kind of. And it's really just to put you back in this divine seat of being on the receiving end, being in a receiving mode, not having to constantly being the one who move forwards or provides or do something for someone else. So it's really about stepping into that power and not feeling like you are being lazy, or not feeling like you are being useless or a burden, or that it's too much. So it's about embracing that kind of queen-like energy. And for all the women here today, that's a very important energy to step in. It is for everyone, whether you are a male or a female, or any kind of gender, right? But it's about really being in a space where you allow things to happen to you. It's really allowing about like what it's like to be supported, what it's like to be to embrace the kind of energy where you feel like positive things are going to happen to you, and that you are going to get out of any difficult situation that you're in. So can I just infuse the room, the chat, this place, your environment, your setup, where you live, and your energy filled with that energy of allowing the divine, of making it easy for you, simple, accessible. Safe. And showing you how to sit within that divine energy, to sit with that divine feminine energy. Be in the place where you don't have to be the one worrying for everything. And I'm also going, and that's for everyone here, I'm also going to open the path to abundance, because for some of you, it feels like you've been trapped into your thoughts, and you've been trapped into a space where you don't see anymore how can the divine be there for you, or how you can be supported. So let me just clear that out, and recreating path to abundance and divine right actions. Reconnecting you to the universe as the one who provides for you. Okay, good. Good. That feels really good. Okay. May I ask about a man who I'm seeing? Any advice or special message? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you too. Okay, let me tune in. Yeah. So, what your angels are telling me is to remember your integrity as a person, um, and to remember where you are at on your journey, in a sense of you've done so much work and you went so far in your healing journey and in healing the patterns related to love and relationship and what you want from a person, what you want from a partner, that you are now able to communicate what is going on, and you're now able to express your needs express what you really, really want, and you can be with someone that is going to respect that. And you are not losing anything if you are with someone that keeps entertaining a feeling of being neglected or being rejected or being not appreciated enough. So of course it takes time. It's important, especially in the dating phase, to remember to not move forward too fast or to not expect too much of things that you haven't talked about with that person. You can ask, that's something very powerful, but you can ask the person, at this stage of this relationship, can I expect this or this and this from you? Is it something that you are able to offer? What are you able to bring into the table in that, like in that stage of our relationship? Here is what I need, and I'm aware that you're not the person that is going to fulfill all my needs, but this is something I would appreciate, and here is how I feel. And just to have this exchange with that person, and you should feel safe to do so when you are with someone that is able to welcome you in their life. So he seems like someone that is settled within himself, and you feel like someone who is also very independent. So now it seems like for both of you on that stage, and with this kind of relationship, it's about seeing how you can build something together and how you can get out of the singlehood into getting together and slowly creating a partnership. But it's about learning to be together now that you've been learning how to be by yourself on your end. So I hope it makes sense. So you're gonna learn a lot, and positively learn to really build up a proper relationship. Mm. Alright. Can I have a love reading? Anything I need to know? Thank you. Okay, so my love, what I'm seeing um, is that there is still some fear of meeting people. There is still some fear that you are going to get hurt again. So there is probably some work to do or some healing to do around healing from those past relationships who've hurt you. Because um, even when you've done a lot of healing on the wounds that you've experienced during relationships, um, toxic ones or one that didn't go well, even when you find someone with whom you can feel safe and good, you will still learn through it. So there is this stage of having to reaffirm that you are still with you are still one person. You are still one person that deserves love. You are still someone who can talk to your inner child and connect to your inner child, be present with your inner child, to reaffirm that you are one piece, one complete piece that deserves to be loved. Um, because when we stay in the hurt and we constantly reaffirm that no one wants us or that we are not going to be wanted, while secretly hoping for someone to pick us up from that place, then we are only going to attract people that can hurt us or that can um, teach us a lesson, but it's not going to be a relationship where you feel fulfilled and loved and appreciated. So here, my darling, like I really suggest some inner child work, really suggest journaling about your feelings, really journaling about the past relationship where you've been hurt, what you're no longer tolerating in a partner, what you're no longer tolerating as a way of being treated, and work on the worth, like how worthy you are to be loved, who you are as a person, and that you can be with someone that wants to be with you, that it's possible and that it's accessible for you, and that it's on the path. So can I just infuse your energy field with that energy? And anyone else who want that, you can just have it as well. Just going to give you what it feels like to be desired in someone's life, to have space in somebody else's life, to be welcomed, to share with someone, to be appreciated, valued, cared for. To have space created for you. To be loved for who you are. To be cherished and supported. Whew. So can I just release that fear that no one is going to choose you ever? And showing you that you are being chosen every day. Okay, off we go. Hey here, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm good. Can you help me with my money blocks? I really want to take the medical intuitive class. Thank you. I love the tender readings. Much love to you. Much love to you too, darling. Let's have a look. Yeah, for anyone who feels called to be a part of the medical intuitive, our doors are open. We're starting in a few weeks. We are super, super excited. We can't wait because we are going to share so much about healing and just being able to heal yourself, being able to heal others, being able to connect to your medical intuition, being able to connect to your divine source, to be able to create big changes in your life. And especially if you have a close one who is suffering from a condition or illness, or if you are yourself suffering from anything, or if you have clients, if you have a practice and you want to help people, the medical intuitive is probably a good fit for you. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here. So if you are interested, please DM us and we're happy to guide you in the process and show you the curriculum and get through our beautiful 6-month mastermind together. So yeah, you can just DM us or comment there and we can reach out. But okay, let's see if money blocks. It's about trust, my love. It's about trust that you can be provided for. And I have a sense that you've already had a sort of fallout financially that really hurt you and that is still quite active, because I'm seeing like a tower that just crumbles. Um, so it collapses, sorry, not crumbles, but like collapses. And so the way that I interpret it and the way that I'm feeling it's connected to you is that you've experienced a failure at some point and you're still getting back from it. So can I just readjust your tower? Can I show you that you can still reconnect to the divine through that inner tower? It's very symbolic, but that's what I'm getting. So it's just going to rebuild that and reconnect it to the divine. Okay. And now it's about your skills. So it's about trusting that your skills can bring you an income. So it's trusting that your skills have value and trusting that you can use those skills to bring an income to earn money from it. So it's, when you look at it, so I don't know exactly what you do, as I don't know what is your field of work. Um, I don't know what you've done in the past, but we all have natural skills. There are things that are very natural to us that are super easy for us to do, that is just a part of who we are. And because it's a part of who we are, we don't believe that we can um, use them as a way of earning money. But for example, if you have organizational skills, this is a project management job, or this is a PA job, or VA job. You can like set up your little business on Fiverr or somewhere where you can start taking on clients, or you can look around you if there are anyone that needs help. But all of this is just because you have organizational skills that are very natural. If you are good for planning, that's the same. If you are good to connect people with each other, that's the same. If you are good with listening to others, that's also a skill. So what is naturally inherently yours, that you can use as a way of earning an income, and that is solely based on what you're naturally able to do. Because we forget about those and we constantly believe that I need a new um, I need a new certification, or like I need to have something that proves to the world that my natural skill, my natural talent is valuable. But like you are the reason why you are joining um, courses is usually because you already have those skills and you want to learn how to master them. It's because you know you have the gifts within you. It's because you know that it's something that matters to you. Like you're talking about the medical intuitive. If you are feeling called to do medical intuition, you already have skills that are a part of becoming medical intuitive. So it's just about revealing them to you and to the world. So it's about believing that those gifts have that value. So you're gonna like take a list and start to look at all the things that you're able to do, and you will realize that you have way more power than you think that you have at the moment. Um, and that's this trust, my love, because that trust in what you can do is what is, if you want to change job, or if you want to find a job, or if you want to increase your income, showing that you can do it and that you know that you can do it and that you're good at it is what is going to bring this magnetism, and that is what is going to invite people, and that's what is going to help people be like, oh, I want to work with that person because they are aware that what they can do what they say they can do. So yeah, it's about really trusting and understanding that even the most basic, what you believe is basic skill, is a talent, it's a gift. It's something that other people don't have at all. So, of course, you can learn many, many things, but it's about remembering what you can already do and use it. Okay. Sweet Fairy. Any messages on why I'm feeling drawn to this man at work, which was unexpected? I think it's kind of mutual attraction things. Yeah, can we have an update on this man? We're still waiting for this update. um, I don't even necessarily need to tune into that for that, to be honest, because you're drawn to someone and that's it. When like there is no real explanation to being drawn to someone. There are plenty of explanation of why you're feeling drawn to someone. I'm gonna tune in and have a look a bit more. But if you are feeling drawn and like you've been talking about about him for a few months now, so there might be something there. That is important for your development. That is important for you. But let's have a look. I'm still sensing the same thing. That's definitely there is a soul connection. So when you have a soul connection with someone, of course you're feeling drawn to them. It's a positive one. It's something where you can learn. I'm not sensing him being like entirely available still. I think it was already the same the first time I tuned in, and that's still that. There is a form of unavailability, whether he's already in a relationship or just overall emotionally unavailable. But there is something there for you to be learned, and there is definitely attraction and connection in the form of chemistry. But there might not be like the openness of the path for you to really like get together or something, but there is things to learn from each other. You can still have beautiful encounters and still have beautiful relationship, even if it's not fulfilling the kind of expectation that you have about it, which is in the end not really a good idea to have those kind of expectations regarding someone. So yeah, there is definitely a soul connection there. So probably a soul contract, definitely a soul contract behind this. So something that needs to be learned. So as long as you are not in a painful situation, as long as it's still bringing more positive stuff than negative stuff into your life, go ahead and explore what is going on. But the moment it starts to be toxic, abusive, or painful, that's the moment where legitimately you need to take some distance. Mhm. Gabriela, hi, can I have an under reading about my next step? Many thanks, of course, my love. I'm feeling like there is something to take care of on your family side. So it might mean reconnecting to an ancestor or reconnecting to a relative, reconnecting to someone, but there are things to take care of at home. But when I'm getting home, I'm getting it's not the place that you currently live in. It's like it's like a like country of origin. Um, I'm being shown a small town or like maybe a village or something, or like, but I'm being shown like your roots. So there is some reconnection to create with those roots, and it might be through reconnecting to an old relative, or simply doing some ancestral work to see how it's still impacting you today. But there is something connected to your land. There is something connected to your family line. Um, it should appear to you quite naturally, but that's what is going on, and that's the next step would be to reconnect to that energy and reconnect to your roots, your origin, and see where you come from, and the history of those roots. Okay. Yes, we can maintain this energy forever. Yes. At least for a while. Marcella. Hi, Hera. Do you have any messages? Any message from me? Blessings. I'm getting to go on the road, so I'm getting traveling, short traveling. I'm seeing mountains. I'm seeing nature. I'm hearing a song about going on the road as well. So there is definitely like a need for a short trip. There is a need to maybe go on a weekend or organize like a sort of vacation, but it's about movement, and it's about just enjoying nature and reconnecting with the feeling of freedom. Hi, Hira. Could you please advise if I will ever find a job I'd love to go to, or will I keep on with short term work? Also, I'd love to know if I have a romantic soulmate coming into my life. Thank you. My love, there is some healing to do around it's probably from your ancestral line or some past lives, but there is something around having to be nomad and having to go around and adapt to each thing that you are doing, and that's what keeps you now jumping from one job to another to one job to another, because you all the time have the feeling that you need to change place, that you need to change places, that you need to go somewhere else, that you need to be on the constant spot of I might need to change, and it's keeping you from having some kind of stability. And it depends if you like it or not. It depends if you like it or not, because you can also be like the change, and you can also jump from one thing to another really quickly and be fine with it, but it doesn't seem like it's like completely your energy. It feels like you were in a need of stability. um so I would suggest doing a healing on that, looking at where in your ancestry you had to go and what you've been learning from that, and how you can allow yourself now to embrace stability and quiet and staying in the same place for a while. But yeah, there is some digging work to do there for sure. As for the romantic soulmate, let me ask. I'm sensing that they are in another country. So far, it seems like they are in another country, which doesn't mean that you cannot meet them, because you can travel or they can travel to yours, or but there is a gap, there is a distance between where you are and where they are. Mm. I don't know where you are. I have a feeling that you're in Europe and more south, um, or more, at least more west, and I have a feeling that there are more easts. Thank you so much. I'm just so spot on. Makes so much sense, of course. Pleasure. Pleasure. But yeah, that's also one thing that I always want to share with you guys with medical intuition, and the reason why we are also teaching people how to do that is because this kind of guidance can be brought to you, and you can become super super sharp and go super super fast with knowing exactly what is going on without doubting yourself, if that makes sense. So that's part of the training. Mm. Hi, Hera. I've reconnected and have been spending time with my ex. When we spend time together, it is amazing. Where are things heading between us? Do we have a future together? Any advice? You have a few, like, yeah, you still you have few blocks down the road. You still have things to experience together and things to do together and things to learn, and you really appreciate each other's presence. It's a very um, heartwarming relationship for both of you. There is a sort of very natural connection. It seems like being feeling like you can be yourself with each other. Um, it still feels like you're both hurt by past mistakes, and it seems to be around betrayal. So there is a trust wound going on here, and it seems to be the case for both of you. You both really afraid to be hurt again. Um, so there is probably some intimacy work to do together. And there are many, many intimacy exercises. I don't know if you would be open to that, but just setting a sacred space where you can express uh, and be vulnerable, because what can keep you from moving forward is fearing showing the other this vulnerability. It's only showing the best without showing your shadows, and without giving an opportunity to your ex slash friend partner to heal that part of you that has been hurt, or to contribute to that healing. And that's the same, and I think you both reflect that. You both have that. The I don't want to get hurt again, so I'm not showing the part of me that can be hurt. But so that's where you might need to first work on your trust to be able to heal, or to be able to understand that when you are hurt, you can get out of it, and you can work on it and um, help yourself in that situation, that you're not going to end up completely lost. You're not going to end up lying on the floor with no one to take care of you, or no one to help you, and you can grieve. And yeah, it sucks when we hurt and when we're in pain, but you know that you can get back from it, and that's important to understand that. But there is some trust work to do, and some intimacy work to do, to be really open to each other, because it feels like that's what is missing if you want to move towards the future. Hi Hira, I'm Niraj. Nice to meet you. May I have a general reading regarding any message from the angels? Next step. What do I need to know? Thanks in advance. With love. They are inviting you to reconnect to your creative self. They're inviting you to dance, to be sensual, um, to be in a space where you can really reconnect to that sensuality. There is a strong feeling, strong energy coming from your sacral. So it's all about things connected to the sacral chakra. So dancing, um, emotions, being into the water, being flowy. But it's all about like recreating this practice of connecting to your body and being present with your senses, and valuing and cherishing your space, like your personal space. Um, so yeah, that's what it's about for here. Claudette, can I have love reading, please? Yeah. Okay, so it seems like there is someone energetically that is around you, around love. Um, Either someone that you are going to meet soon or someone that you already know. And what I'm getting is that it's a very challenging relationship, and it might not be the kind of harmonious relationship that you could have, or the kind of healthy, supportive, present relationship that you might want. Um, and it feels like you are almost like two of you, like very like connected by a thread. Um, so I'm going to ask for all the energies of attachment, unhealthy attachment, to be released, and you can say yes if you want them. If you don't want them, don't say anything. Because I have a feeling that you're very, very attached to someone, but that it's not necessarily good for you, or that's someone that is going to come into your life, and you will feel that there is some sort of disconnection, or something that is not entirely harmonious. Okay. And better can come. Better can come, but your energy needs to be free, and you need to have the space for better to come, without the expectation of I want exactly this to come tomorrow, if that makes sense. Okay. Hi Hera, these days I suddenly feel this fear and a sense of hollowness, as soon as because dark evening and night. What could be the reason for this? Hmm. It's it's your circadian rhythm that is adapting and adjusting. So it's like yeah, there is a drop with the sun. So I would suggest checking with your naturopath, if it's naturopath or doctor, if it's safe for you, maybe to take some vitamin D. But that's what I'm. That's the kind of guidance that I'm getting. Like you need more vitamin D, even when it's, especially when it gets darker. Um, but it's like reconnecting to that essence of the sun, and it's just like it's a drop in your serotonin, and it's because your circadian rhythm is readjusting with that light. So also think about going to bed earlier, and and go out and get some sun as soon as you can. Go out and stay in the sun if you can, stay in the light if you can, but your body needs that life, and that's if you stay within within an apartment, or if you stay in front of a computer all day, it might be harder for your system to adjust to the change of season. So it's really about getting your sun in the morning if possible, at least 15 minutes, and going to bed earlier. Hi, Hera. Can I get a healing in my root and sacral, please? Is what I'm feeling on the hemorrhoids. Any suggestion to help, please? Okay, let me scan you. I'm getting some bacteria, so I would suggest going to the doctor, going to the GP. And probably I'm sending you healing, but I would suggest a parasite cleanse. So I would suggest you get in touch with a naturopath or someone that can help you on that process to do a parasite cleanse, because there are definitely some bacteria and parasites, and you might want to rebalance your gut biome. So I'm going to ask for it to be rebalanced, but you also need some proper healing. And it all comes from rebalancing your gut. So you might need get in touch with a nutritionist or a naturopath, but someone that can help you by looking at your diet and see what you can do differently, so that you get in those good um, what's it called? I don't remember the name, but like those um, foods that can help you rebalance your gut biome. And you might need extra help with supplements. Lisa, can I have a reading, please? Yes. They're showing me a scene in which you are learning something new. I'm being shown you learning a new skill, or learning a new, like enrolling in a new course, or doing something else that really stimulates you intellectually and really helps you moving into a different stage of your life. And it can be being educated on finance or educating yourself on other subject, whatever this is, whatever is important for you. But I'm getting it, education. Hi, can I have a reading, please? Thank you. Sure. Your angels are showing me a need for freedom and a need for sort of like a need for speed, like a need for really experiencing that sense of adrenaline and freedom and fun at the same time. Because it seems like that's a need for you at the moment. So I don't know if it's through going to, I don't know, to like doing a climbing session or going out and um, and hitting the road and going somewhere you don't know, discovering new places, whatever it means for you. But there is a very huge sense of being connecting to your freedom. It's not the first person that I'm saying that to, so it's like quite common today. Hi, Yanis. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Gwen. Hi, Hera. Any message about a person I recently met? I felt a strong past life connection. I'm not sure how to proceed. Depends. Ooh, oui. I understand why. Yeah, it's quite strong. Okay, it's a very strong connection. There are definitely things to explore. Just be aware of how intoxicating it can be, because sometimes with these kind of relationships that some people call twin flame, but it's like this kind of energy, very very strong energy like this, you you can end up like in like curled up only in that relationship until you finally get out. And it's very stimulating. There is a lot to learn. It's absolutely not peaceful. um it's it usually goes on both sides and it's teaching you a lot. But like, I'm gonna say that every time, guys, but anytime that this kind of relationship hurt you, bring pain, or are toxic, or are disturbing your life, then that's where you need to get out of it, or you need to take some distance, or you need to reevaluate something, because that's not long term the kind of relationship that you deserve or that you want to have into your life. It's amazing that they can teach you so much, but it can also be really heartbreaking and really demanding on your mental and physical health. So I'm just saying that out there. But yeah, I hear you. It is a very strong connection. How to proceed? Explore what is going on. Explore what is going on. Like, there is no point when you're feeling something really strong with someone. It doesn't make sense to be like, I'm blocking it, I'm going away. Except when it's toxic. It's not why relationships are made for. It's usually there is something to explore, there is someone to discover, there is something to discover through someone. And that's why we're here. That's also why we're here as humans on Earth, experimenting, going through the motions, and discovering people. So yeah, explore. Go easy on you. Take care of yourself. Don't lose yourself in the process, but connect. Mm-hmm. Dear Hera, thank you for scanning me and heal what is to heal now. I'm going to send you unconditional love and ask for healing to be done. Okay. My love, I would suggest getting in with your GP for some blood tests, just to check your energy levels and your vitamin and mineral levels. Just when I'm scanning, that's what, like, it's like your organs are lighting up. So please go get checked and make sure that everything is okay. with your vitamins and minerals, or like even just your hormones. Just like if you can get some blood tests done, that would be good. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you again, too. It's been a while. Can I have a reading about the next month? What changes will be happening? Thank you. Okay. I'm sensing new professional opportunities, new things coming up for professionally for you. At least the beginning. It doesn't mean that it's gonna happen next month exactly, but it's like the beginning of a change professionally for you. Would you be able to send some healing to both me and my ex to help heal our trust wound and intimacy issues? I'm gonna send you both unconditional love. And I can send you some healing because you gave me your permission, but I cannot send him to him. But I'm going to send you some romance, Angel. Okay, good. I'm gonna do one more, and then you guys, I'm gonna head out. Dana, when will I move accommodation? Okay. I'm getting February, but it can shift and it can change, but so far I'm getting February. Yeah. Seems like you are going to move more near the water. I don't know where you are. It seems like you're in a ville, but it feels a bit England, but it's might be only me. But yeah, I'm getting February. Should come quite in a line way. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back next week. I can't wait to see you again and talk with you again. If you are feeling called to be a medical intuitive, please reach out to us, and we are happy to show you the curriculum and go through you. If you still feel like you're tiptoeing and you're not sure, please DM me, and I'm happy to have a chat with you, and we can do some clearing and maybe look at what is behind, like between you and those blocks. And I will see you next time. And of course, as usual, I'm open for sessions if you want us to work together directly, if you want to do some one-on-one work so that we can go deep at the bottom of your issues and get some changes and big shifts going. I love you all. Take care.